And we're back with Ron and our last question. Ron, for every property that we as managing directors purchase, is it necessary to list each property in a separate trust? Or do we need a trust when making those purchases?
Um, I don't. I would have to see a better reason for putting things in trusts. We put them in trusts now to protect them from the bad people who would try and take our properties away from us. This question might have its own self-evident answer when the shift comes and we don't have anybody around that would cause us problems and not cause us or give us a reason to have a trust. We just buy a property, it's going to be the same as we have in the private home funding. When we buy a property, we don't have to concern ourselves with the deed to the property. The reality is that whole entire transaction took place within the confines of the quantum financial system. That's what the private home funding will be. It goes in there, and when you transfer, all of the properties will be void of the illegal process that they put in as far as the buying and selling homes or buying homes and putting a mortgage on it. That's the word I was looking for. And put a mortgage on it. A mortgage is an illegal activity, and that's why when people say, "Well, all of our debts are going to be forgiven," and if you understand how they created a mortgage, you know that they used your money to buy the property that you're now paying off to them with interest. It's your money that was used to buy the property. Why would you ever have to give that property up because all of a sudden there's no mortgage? That is not, whoever says that does not understand the solution to the mortgage that is coming about with our new form of government. All of those kinds of debts that are illegal will be taken away because they're using fiat currency. There's nothing to their money at all. It's just a ruse. It's just a crime against humanity. And that crime is called treason. And those people who have been doing this stuff are treasonous. They should be hanged or whatever else comes out of their trials. I don't care what happens to them. I know that it'll be done properly because God's in charge of things. So I'm just going to leave it up to him. Trusts, I don't know that you need trusts as we're moving into the next phase of the transition where we'll have access to funds. I look at the primary home funding program. If you really want to know how I feel about things, you'll go and read that and see that that can be done for every property that we purchase. So I'm not going to overly concern myself when I purchase a property for a CAC or when any of those who I designate that responsibility to. We're not going to have the opposition that we've had in the past, period. It's not going to exist as we move forward. So let that be true and let's plan accordingly so we don't have to do all kinds of expensive trusts and participate with those organizations who have been set up to accommodate the takeover of our government. We can avoid all of that. So that's what I feel about trust and so forth. However, that's the way I feel. If you feel differently, then you do what you feel is necessary. And at the end, when things have all been said and done, and I don't know if there's ever a time when it's all said and done, but when it's completed the transition, there may be trust that you want to set up for other reasons. I don't know what they'd be, but it's up to you. I'm not the one in charge of your stewardship. So we'll let that go for now. Okay, that's what I have for that answer. And this is the last answer. This is posted on Friday, so we'll have a new series next week. Sending my love and appreciation to everybody for the things that they're doing and for Loved One Society. I'm certainly grateful and looking forward to the time we'll get our money and start moving forward. Blessings, sending blessings and love to everybody.
Well, Ron, thank you so much for your final words on this, on our 23rd series for this chat. And we look forward to all of our family coming to the next series. Ron, have a great day and a great week, and we'll be back again with all of us.
Sounds really great. Thank you then, Trina and Jim and Dom. I sure appreciate all that you do. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. And we love being here. So bye for now. We'll see you again.